Like his own. This is Cameron. He's the guy that got the bye for this round. We've got Josh Barlow. I believe he's playing Jund, and Darren Plaatjies. Not certain what deck he's on. I think it's an aggro deck. Okay. We should be able to see it in here. Let me just put that on. I don't have his deck list. It's going to have to be typed up later. Do have Josh's though, and it's classic Jund, I think. And Tamagofi is what he typed instead of Tamagotchi. Nothing too interesting here. A little bit of spice with a single seal of fire on his side. Otherwise, everything is pretty stock standard. We'll talk about his sideboard post game one, but I think for now he can just keep an eye on the game. Looks like Josh chose to mulligan down to 6, unless he's still been shuffling. I haven't really been keeping an eye over there. But maybe he wasn't happy with his 7. Not too bad for a John player though. They have a whole bunch of 2-for-1s, and their board presence is very strong, so they just put both players in top deck mode and land a fat creature like a Goyf, or use Bob to dig themselves out of the hole. Classic Josh, taking his watch off. Yep, he's mulligan down to 6. Let's see if he's happy with this. Yep, he's keeping, and he's putting the card he scribed to the bottom. It's tap Raging Ravine, passes the turn. You can speak up if you'd like to.
Okay.
Putting Josh down to 19 points of life. I don't think Darren's played any non-creature spells there. He untaps and passes back. It looks like Josh has kept a 1-lander. That's Swift Spear in.
For 5 in total, I think.
Yeah, it's a Lightning Bolt giving it a prowess trigger. So it's going to push Josh down to 14 points of life. It's got a large chunk of damage. Oh, he's kept a 1-lander and he's not in a good space. Darren is just going to untap and go to town on his life total. That's a Helix.
Up to 21.
Putting him up to 20. You know, I think he's shocked for that. Yeah. That Godless Shrine. So he's going to go to 21, yeah. And Josh is in a world of pain here. He's taken another 5 points of damage, putting him down to 9. This is an awfully quick game. That hand of 6 was not treating him well. Yeah, scoop it up. A relatively uneventful first game. What do you think he's going to bring in from the side, though?
Josh? Kitchen things might be quite useful there.
Yeah, definitely.
Get some life gain going.
Perhaps a Kalitas.
Yeah.
The life gain is great. Anger of the Gods is good. I don't know how wide Darren goes though. All we've seen is red-white. If the green is there, then he's possibly playing Zoo. But
so from what I've seen, there is some green in there.
Okay.
Some Colligan's commands.
Yeah, Anger of the Gods might be something to think about. He's got a Colligan's command main, but I think it's a little too slow. That probably comes out. And he wants some more 2-mana removal. Huntmaster does give a bit of life gain, but I think he's going to take out the Qualcomm. Maelstrom Pulse definitely leaves. Liliana the Veil is not that great. It's a 3-mana removal spell, but I think you go down on copies of those.
Yeah, and Darren doesn't really mind top decking when he gets to the late game.
Just going to be smashing anyway. From about the 3rd turn onwards, his hand is probably going to be down to 1 card. Goyfs are great for Josh here. Scavenging Ooze is probably going to be a house. Grim Lavamancer kills most of what Darren can put down for free, basically. So I think he leaves that in. It's also a blocker in a pinch.
And those Grim Flayers, do you think they're going to stay in?
He wants the bodies, I'm certain. Especially when they're 4/4s, because then Darren's got no way through but to use a pump spell or burn plus attack to try and get rid of the creature. A 4/4 for 2 is good. He wants as many Goyf-like creatures as possible. So I think his creature base stays the same. And he's going to bring in some more cheaper removal and the kitchen fix. Looks like they are starting. No, Josh is just Shuffling up. Has he mulliganed again? Today is not treating him well. 6 cards, not great. Hopefully he gets an angle of the gods. The 2-for-1 might bring him back on cards. But yeah, not such good luck for Josh. Both players 1-1 at the moment. Or 1-0 rather. One game apiece, or 1 win apiece. So they both won their previous rounds. This is the top table. Doesn't really say much after the first round though.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, the tiebreakers doesn't affect.
You didn't mulligan.
Oh, okay.
He's drawn 7 now. Probably just giving it a good shuffle after the last.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Straight back. Bad luck, Barlow. Wish I had Darren's deck list here. Let me see if I can try get it. Josh down to 6. Did he keep that hand? 6 cards. I see. Cool, we've managed to locate Darren's deck list. It looks like he's playing a tokens heavy version of Naya Burn. And he's gone with Shockland into Monastery Swiftspear. So he's gone down to 18, Josh has gone down to 19 points of life. Josh just plays another land and passes back. Looks like a Terminate? Oh no, he just takes it. I think he's waiting to see if his opponent has a pump spell. Both players equalizing on life, and I think, yeah, Darren's trying to crack a fetch land there. Post, is this after damage, before damage?
Probably before damage, I think.
I'm not certain. Let's fetch into Shark, minus 3 points of life. No, this is after damage. And that's where the tokens aspect of his deck comes from, most likely. It's the young Pyromancer, which promptly gets Abrupt Decayed. Lovely promo Abrupt Decay there. I don't think he can afford to let him get wide, especially if he's not sitting with an angle of the gods in his hand. Fetch into basic land for Josh, putting him down to 17 points of life. Darren doesn't have much in the sideboard that he'd bring in, I don't think. Path to Exile perhaps, just as a way to definitely get rid of Kitchen Finks, which would be good here. And that is a Kitchen Finks from Josh. It's going to put him back up to 19 points of life. It's a really hard card for burn decks to deal with. So it's costs upwards of like 3 cards to deal with. What is that?
Not sure.
Oh, it's a suspended Rift Bolt, I believe. He hasn't put the counters on, but it's going to come off next turn.
That's a path there. Getting rid of the
yeah, so Kitchen Finks is gone. We've got 1 trigger since Rift Bolt isn't a cost. So Josh should have taken 2 points of damage there, putting him back down to 17. But the Kitchen Finks has gotten rid of a card and basically undone 1 attack step. Josh untapping beautiful lands. Do like those John Avon forests. That's Liliana, and she's doing exactly what she's supposed to in this matchup, and that's killing a creature. It looks like Josh might be at a stable board position.
Yeah,
that Drift Bolt's probably going to come off and kill the Liliana. It's another young Pyromancer. Yeah. Josh really has to deal with it. You feeling okay, Cameron?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You're just awfully quiet. That's a Seal of Fire. It's just in the deck to make enabling Delirium easier to grow the Tarmogoyf, and it looks like he has 4 types. That Grimflay is now 4/4.
Yeah, it's very good for him now. Stops any Swiss coming in.
Pretty much anything in the deck, really. What does Darren's creature base look like? He's got Rabblemaster, Lavamancer, Swift Spear, and Young Pyromancer. None of those things can attack through a 4/4. The singular Grim Lavamancer in his list making an appearance. And Josh is just dropping the bombs now. He's definitely on the front foot here. That Lava Spike, I believe, went to Josh's face. So he should be on 14 points of life. How much damage is that? 4 with Trample and 4.
Yeah, so it'll
that's
be
8
8
in total. And I don't think Darren's blocked because his Lavamancer is still there. So he's gone down to 7 points of life, which is really painful with this much pressure on the board.
There's one more turn in this.
Yeah.
He's out.
Well, he gets to take a hit from the Grim Flare once because he can chump block with the Grim Lavamancer.
Yeah.
But Josh might just have a lightning bolt to kill him. That was a fetch land into a basic mountain, putting him down to 6 points of life. Josh had a comfortable 14. Doesn't look like Darren has much to do, really. He can have some very explosive turns. He's got plenty of mana. 3 mana is anything up to 9 damage for a burn player without a Swift Spear. A Swift Spear would actually punch through that 4/4 if he had 3 burn spells. Grim Lavamancer could also help there, marking 2 points of damage. Josh choosing not to wake up the ravine with this attack here, which is interesting because it would force Darren to block. He's going to go Lightning Helix, targeting the Grim Flare, marking 3 points of damage, and then it looks like he's going to try and use Lavamancer to put the other 2 points.
Also helps him get out of the range of 8 damage against him.
Yeah.
Well, it would be 9 actually. Raging Ravine getting another counter.
But he's going to gain that life, puts him back up to 9. So he's just out of the 2-turn clock there. What's Josh got? I'm just wondering why he didn't attack with the ravine. He must have something to use. If it's a Liliana, I think Darren is pretty broken here. Because this is a great board state to put it into. It's a Colligan's command. And he's going to return that Grim Flare and make Darren discard a card. Instead of killing the Lavamancer, he's just emptied Darren's hand out because he's got a lightning bolt. So yeah, I think Darren's dead here. That's lethal on board. He should probably scoop it up. Maybe it's worth playing a blocker, but he's not interested. No. We're going to see a third game. Just having a look at Darren's sideboard. What do you think he brought in for this matchup? So he's got 2 Anger of the Gods, 3 Deflecting Palm, 3 Destructive Revelry, a Core Firewalker, 3 Core Firewalkers, 2 Path to Exile, 2 Pyroclasm.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the Firewalkers in there.
Okay, just
to protect from the vaults.
It's not really a race though. I mean, like they had 4 to 5 turns of doing stuff, but yeah, against the lightning bolts, the Core Firewalker is really good. It also doesn't die to terminate.
Yes.
Which is another one of Josh's removal spells. I didn't see any of those though. I think Josh stays in the same configuration, either on the draw or on the play.
Yeah, he seems to do well in stabilizing the last game.
That kitchen thing's helped.
Yeah, definitely.
Just the extra 2 points and the fact that it cost him an exile. It let him recur the Grim Flare with a Colligan's command. The fact that he didn't exile it. I'm surprised he left the Colligan's command in though. doesn't seem to do that much on 3 mana. But he found space for the Kitchen Finks, so perhaps we see Core Firewalker coming in from Darren, and he's gonna. What does he take out for the Core Firewalker? Stoke the Flames is huge here. Wow, that is an interesting bit of tech with the young Pyromancer. I don't know what he takes out against Jund.
I'm not too sure either.
I mean, he's very light on creatures. Only 11 creatures in the main deck, none in the side, 3 in the side. Maybe he goes up to try and strain Josh's removal.
I'm just looking at this instance there. I can't really see anything that he wouldn't want.
Yeah, Boros Charm is possibly the least impactful thing here because it doesn't kill a creature.
Yeah.
It just protects one of his guys. So he wants things that he can point around.
Yeah, he wants that open board so he can swing in with his creatures with prize.
Tarkus Command is really good when you have a wide board. He's got 6 token producers, 4 Pyromancers, 2 Realm Masters. We haven't seen a single Realm Master. I'm curious to see what it does in this game. Darren's commentary on his deck list saying that he expected about 1 Eldrazi player.
Must be before the ban.
Following by Coco Cord. Yeah, I think his predictions are a little bit off. But it doesn't really matter. He's up a game, Josh is up a game, he's on the play here, which is a good spot to be if you're a burn player. Win 1 game on the play. Darren's not going to keep that hand. Not really sure what it was, I couldn't see too clearly.
Josh might finally have a hand he wants to keep.
Let's see if this is Josh's lucky game. I think he's hanging on to it. Yeah, he's happy.
Couldn't really see the cards in there, but
No,
either he was bragging
yeah.
or...
I think the hand is stacked, and that's why he's trying to show it off. Let's see how it plays out. Darren's going to keep his 6, and that's not a shock. He's just playing a tapped Sacred Foundry.
It's not a great start for Ben.
Yeah. Barlow being a bit more aggressive, going down to 19 off of that fetch land into a basic swamp. Might be a disruption spell. That would be the only reason for an untapped black source on turn 1. That's the Thoughtseize. No, it's an Inquisition of Kozilek, which reveals Path Boros Charm, double Young Pyromancer, and a basic mountain from Darren. And that's a really tough spot for Darren to be in, because Josh is going to take a creature, and the next thing that hits the table is probably going to eat a ball to some random removal spell from Josh's deck, because he's packed with them. He's got plenty.
Josh is already on top of this matchup now.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for Darren to get in that aggressive damage.
And that Boros Charm looks kind of embarrassing in this situation. But he's got to play. He's got to make Josh have the removal spell. Because even just 1 token out of that is a way to chew through Josh's hand. It's another Inquisition, so he's not going to play that removal spell. Darren's picked up another land, and he's taking the Boros Charm. No, he's taking the Path to Exile.
No, taking both.
Is that a Thoughtseize? Yeah, so Josh goes down to 17. So it was Inquisition into Thoughtseize. There was also a shock land for the second source there. So Josh is now on 15 points of life. Darren's still on 20.
With the mountain? Or
Yeah, he's just picked up a Stomping Grounds. Attacks for 2. Josh goes down to 13 and untaps.
Goes down to 12 to fetch.
Do you think it's a shock land? Maybe he's going to find a Kitchen Finks here. Or mountain into Kitchen Finks, perhaps? Looks like he has an overgrown tomb in his swamp, so he's got Finks mana.
Yeah. Also maybe a Liliana with the sacrifice.
Josh is on 12 at the moment. Yep, that's a Kitchen Finks, putting him up to 14. that definitely stops the Young Pyramids.
With Darren's,
But Darren does have he's
taken
gotten rid of the
path.
path to exile.
Leaves Darren with not much.
Very little to do. Yeah, he's just gonna get in there. Josh is probably. He says, "I've got it. I've got the removal. I don't care what you do. Block if you want to."
Darren goes down to.
Oh, it's
17.
Kalitas. Darren's on 17 points of life. Yes, that's correct. It's the first damage that Josh has really put on the board here. Or on Darren's life total. Darren casts a lightning bolt straight at Josh's face, putting him to 11 and producing a token. But he's not going to get through that Kalitas. I don't think so. A path to exile would have been vital here. I think he's representing another lightning bolt. It was a Boros Chomp, and he gets another creature. Very sneaky there. Just saying, I probably have another removal spell. That's a Seal of Fire, and it's shooting the young Pyroman. So did Josh take all of that down? He took all 3 points of damage.
Didn't block any of that.
Put him down to 8. He cracks back for 3. I don't think Darren is going to bother blocking here. It's going to put Josh back up to 11. He's just thinking about it. Do I block? 3-point life swing is not great for a burn player. I think he takes it. He's just considering it. But that would put the life totals at 11 to 14.
Yep.
Doing some maths. Oh, Kalitas just ate the zombie. Yeah, I think Josh wants the largest life point swings he can find here, so growing
5
the
points
Kalitas.
might put Darren out of this.
I think, yeah, he's oh, that is too much damage. Really. Double block, marking 2 points and lightning helix at the Kalitas.
That would be 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that'll
And
kill it. Josh doesn't have a
Kalitas
removal
has,
spell.
has 6 points of health left.
No, he's at 3-4. Yeah, he's got 6. Oh, sure.
He's got the
Darren miscalculated, admits the mistake, and that's the game to Josh. A critical mistake there. Don't think Darren could find his way out. You think he made any sort of mistakes there? Other than the last one with helixing the Kalitas, maybe he thought there were only 6 points of toughness.
with all that discard, I don't know if there was anything he could have done there.
Josh was being quite aggressive with his life there, but I'm sure he knew if he could take his opponent's hand apart, then the few creatures he could keep on the board weren't going to help.
I mean, all his cards got taken out of his hand that he wanted to play, and he was left with 3 lands on turn 3. That's the opposite of what you wanted as a burn deck.
A Path to Exile would have been really valuable. Do you think he brought in extras? Do you think Darren brought in another copy or 2 of Path to Exile?
I'm not too sure. We didn't see that many. We only saw one there.
Pretty much just his main deck cards that made an appearance there. I'm sure untapping with the Rebel Master would have been amazing for him, but he didn't see any of those. So yeah, that's the game. 2-1 to Josh Barlow.